in this video I'm gonna show you how to do the ribbing here on the armhole. I've already done one side so you can see what it looks like. I've also done the neckline ribbing, and this works in the exact same way. So I'm gonna show you how to do it here. Okay, so what you want to do is grab your yarn that you're going to use for the ribbing, then find the center stitch here right in the armpit or underneath the arm, maybe here. Grab your yarn, yarn over and pull through, chain 1. And what we're going to do now is make a round of single crochet all around the armhole opening. So I'm gonna single crochet once more into the same stitch. Gonna zoom in a little bit. And then I'm going to make a single crochet all along this armhole here. And I'm trying to place around or approximately 1 single crochet per row of the ribbing. Can be a bit difficult sometimes to know where to put your hook, but you will figure it out. So you're just gonna go all the way around. I'm gonna show you what it looks like when we get to the edge here as well. So what I'm gonna do now is just continue up here all along this edge. And here you'll have to kind of use your intuition to figure out where to put your hook, because, well, there's no stitches and it's kind of difficult to see where the rows are as well. I just try to place them with the same distance as if there were a previous row of single crochet here. So I'm just going to continue all the way around, and then when we get back to where we started, we're going to make a slip stitch to the first single crochet. So what you want to do when you've made it all the way around with single crochets is to first slip stitch to the first single crochet you made, and then make a number of chains that will represent the width of your ribbing. So I made 8 chains because I want my ribbing to be 7 stitches wide, but this is completely up to you. You can make however many chains as you want. And I forgot to mention this before, but it's important that you have the right side out now. So if you made option B, you can see that when you have this ribbing out, this is the right side and this is the wrong side. And if you made option A, so you use this stitch all the way down, then it doesn't really matter unless you have done ribbing somewhere else. But you can just well, look at both sides and choose which one you want to be the outside. Okay, so what you want to do now is, I'm going to zoom in a little so you can see better. We're going to half double crochet into the second chain from the hook, like this, and then half double crochet into each remaining chain as well. And if you made option B for the bottom part of the vest and you already know how to do this ribbing, it works in the exact same way. So just like that. So, and now we want to attach this row to this edge that we made. So this was the single crochet that we started in. I'm going to go to the next one and I'm going to slip stitch like that, and you can see that the row is now attached. Then I'm going to chain 1 and turn like this. And then I'm going to carefully remove my hook from the loop, go into the next single crochet on the edge, grab the loop again, and pull through. So now we have attached this upcoming row to the edge as well. So now we're going to make yarn over slip stitches in the front loops. So yarn over and then find this front loop. This is the loop that's closest to you. As you can see, there are 2 more loops, so one here on top and one here on the other side. We're going to go into the one that's closest to you. Oops. Yep. Yarn over and pull through, and then pull through 2 loops like this, and then just repeat this for each stitch. Then for the final one, I usually go into 2 loops instead, or this will create like a little gap here. So like that, chain 1 and turn. So for this first stitch here on this next row, I like to do a yarn over slip stitch in the first stitch, and then we're just going to make regular half double crochets. This makes the edge a little tighter. So yarn over, and now we're going to go into the back loop. So we have 1 loop here, 1 loop on top, and then 1 back here. So yarn over, go into the back loop, yarn over and pull through, then pull through 2 loops. And now just half double crochet into the back loops of each stitch until you get back to the single crochet edge. Need a bit more yarn. Like this, and then once again find the next stitch. This was the last one that we worked in. Now I'm going to go into the next slip stitch, chain 1 and turn around, remove the hook from the loop, find the next single crochet, go into it and grab your loop again, pull through, and then yarn over slip stitches to the other side. And this is the repeat for the entire ribbing. 1 row of yarn over slip stitches in this front loop here, and then 1 row of half double crochets in the back loops like this, chain 1 and turn after each row, yarn over slip stitch into the first stitch, and then half double crochet once into each stitch. More yarn. So the ribbing will, or should have, when you're done, the same number of rows as you have single crochets along this edge. So this is what it looks like, and you should just continue until you've made it all the way around. This will take a while, but it's worth it because it will look great afterwards. Okay, and I will show you when you have no stitches left. I'm going to show you how to sew it shut or crochet it shut, so you have a nice and whole ribbing here. Okay. Okay, so this is what it should look like when you've made it all the way around the armhole here. So all I have left to do is attach these 2 pieces, these 2 sides. So, and if you did option, let's see, option B for the bottom part, then you know how we do this. But let's see here, we're gonna put right sides together. So this side, where you can see the beautiful ribbing here, this is the right side, and this is the wrong side. So we're gonna put right sides together like that. And we're going to crochet the ribbing shut. I'm using the wrong hook. Here we go. Like that. And so find the first stitch here. And for I ended on a row of half double crochet, but you might have ended on a row of yarn over slip stitches, and that's fine. It doesn't really matter. The only difference is that you'll be going from out here and to the edge instead. And if you are in a row of yarn over slip stitches and you go into the back loop as usual, but I'm going into the front loop here because I have a row of half double crochet. So find the first stitch here and the corresponding first stitch on the opposite side. Grab your working loop, oops, and pull it through both stitches and chain one. And then we're going to repeat this for all of the stitches on the row. And I'm making slip stitches. So insert your hook, find the corresponding stitch on the other side, yarn over, pull through, and slip stitch. Just like this. And two more. Like that. So this is the seam here, and this is the seam from the other side. So what I'm gonna do is cut the yarn. And now this is optional, but I think it's really cute, so I think you should do it. I'm gonna add a border around this edge like I've done here. This is the neckline ribbing. I'm going to add just a border here with this darker color, and that is with a single crochet, regular single crochets. So grab your new color, see I haven't pulled this through, I still have my loop here, so I'm just going to take this yarn and chain one. Like this, and then I'm gonna go along this edge and I'm gonna try to make one single crochet per row of ribbing. And this can be a bit tricky to see, but or know where to insert your hook, but yeah, one single crochet per row of ribbing, like this. And then you go all the way around until you make it to the where you get back to where you started, and that's where we make a slip stitch and we can cut the thread. Yeah, okay, so I will meet you back here again. All right, so I have made a round of single crochet now along the edge of this ribbing, and I think that I'm done. This is what it looks like. I slip stitch to the first stitch here. Now I'm going to cut the yarn and just chain one to make a knot like that. And this is what it looks like. So this is the neckline where I did the exact same thing, and this is the armhole here. So what you're going to do now is just repeat this, what you've done here, for the neckline and for the other armhole. And then if you made option A, so not this option with the ribbing here, but if you made option A where you just continued with this stitch all the way down, then you're going to repeat this with the ribbing on the bottom edge here as well. And that one is actually easier because you have actual stitches to go into, so that should be a piece of cake. Okay, I hope your vest turns out amazing, and good luck. Thanks for watching.